Most people are not afraid of failing. They are afraid of succeeding and still feeling empty. That's the real crisis nobody talks about. Some of these will stop you mid-scroll. Others will feel like they were written specifically for you. The last one hits hardest. Don't skip it. Most people are not afraid of failing. They are afraid of succeeding and still feeling empty. That's the real crisis nobody talks about. The moment you stop needing their approval is the moment you become the most dangerous version of yourself. You have been through things that would have broken most people. The fact that you are still here is not weakness. It is the definition of strength. Stop being loyal to a version of someone that no longer exists. People change. Your loyalty should evolve too. The quietest people in the room are usually the ones who have already had the loudest conversations inside their own heads.
Discipline is not about punishing yourself. It is about proving to yourself every single day that you are someone who keeps their word, starting with the promises you make to you. You were never too sensitive. You were just surrounded by people who were not sensitive enough. The most underrated skill in the world is knowing when to walk away from a conversation, a job, a friendship, a version of yourself that no longer serves you. Growth is not always loud. Sometimes it looks like finally saying no. Sometimes it looks like an extra hour of sleep. Sometimes it looks like silence where chaos used to live. Stop measuring your progress by other people's timelines. You are not in a race with anyone who is not living your exact life with your exact starting point. The people who talk the most about loyalty are usually the first ones to disappear when loyalty is actually required. You will never feel completely ready. The readiness comes from doing it terrified, not from waiting until the fear is gone. There is nothing more exhausting than being everything for everyone while quietly running on empty for yourself. Your past does not define your potential. It defines your starting point. And starting points have nothing to do with where you finish. The version of you that people underestimated is the same version that is going to make them reconsider everything they thought they knew. Not every chapter of your life is supposed to feel good. Some chapters are just supposed to make you wiser, tougher, and more honest with yourself. You are allowed to love someone and still choose yourself. Those two things are not opposites. They are both necessary. The most powerful statement you will ever make is changing your life without explaining yourself to anyone.
Stop romanticizing the idea of being busy. Rest is productive. Peace is productive. Healing is productive. Not everything valuable makes noise. Some people are going to misread your silence as weakness. Let them. Your silence is not emptiness. It is strategy. You are not too much. You are not too little. You are exactly the right amount for the people who are actually meant to be in your life. The difference between people who make it and people who don't is not talent. It is the ability to keep going on the days when going feels absolutely impossible. Stop giving discounts on your worth to people who were never going to pay full price anyway. There is a version of your life on the other side of the fear you keep refusing to walk through. It is waiting. It has always been waiting. You cannot pour from an empty cup, but more importantly, you should not have to explain to people why the cup is empty in the first place. The right opportunities will not require you to betray yourself to receive them. If the price of entry is your integrity, it is not a door worth opening. Being alone with yourself is a skill. Most people avoid it because they are afraid of what they will find. The ones who face it always find something worth keeping. Do not confuse movement with progress. You can be extremely busy going nowhere. Slow down, recalibrate, then move with purpose. The people who never gave you credit are going to have a very hard time explaining your success. That is not your problem. Keep building. You made it through every single worst day of your life so far. Every single one. Your survival rate is still 100%. Today will not be the exception.